have a hard time letting go of what other people think of you, even loved ones, and you convert your time and energy so it pleases them, even though you know it's not the right thing to do and you feel icky inside when you do it, I'm going to give you 3 ideas that may help you think about letting it go and how to process that and how you can move towards letting it go. The number one thing is your soul's purpose, your gift, your blessing of being on this earth is from God. That's who you serve. Not another person, but you. So if you think about it, if you are using your time and energy and, thinking, whatever it is, it's taking up room in your body, in your mind, in your life, where your soul that you are meant to be here needs to learn. So you're not in that space where you have this opportunity to expand and grow and do your own soul's purpose or execute your own soul's purpose because you're focused too much on what they need. And it's very confusing sometimes because you want to be a good person or you want to do the right thing. And some people convert that to, I want to be a good Christian or, a good person, so I do this. But I want to remind you, your first allegiance is to your soul and its gift from God. That's your first place to serve. And the other thing, that was number 1. Now, number 2 would be if this other person is somehow using your situation, your kindness, your, inability to say no, or whatever that is for them, and it takes advantage of your kindness. This is with God, and you are removing their purpose by taking up part of their life, their path, because you're doing things for them, when in reality, they need to learn, they need to grow and evolve with God. And it's their job, their soul's contract with God, not yours. So your allegiance is to yourself and to God. That's the number 1. The second is they have the same contract. They have the same purpose. And if you are helping them and taking away time for yourself, it doesn't allow them room. It doesn't allow them to expand. So you're doing them a favor. It's a blessing to say no, if you can look at it that way. And then the third thing, on a practical level, and sometimes it's so second nature to give in and do, somebody wants a ride and you say, okay, sure, it doesn't, I have time. But then it eats away at you a little bit. Just one example. But if it's second nature to you and it's hard to say no right away, I want you to practice this. Practice waiting before you decide anything. Somebody asks you to do them a favor or bring food or pick them up or do whatever it is. Wait. Just ideally overnight would be great. But if you can't, if it's only 15 minutes or an hour, wait and contemplate. Who am I serving here? Whose purpose am I serving? Is this guilt serving me? Or is it taking up space in your life where you could do something else? And is that guilt serving the other person? They may not realize it because they're getting something they need. But I want you to wait and contemplate, whether it's meditating, prayer, listening to the birds, whatever that is, and make a decision based on your best interests. Sometimes it's partial, yes. So say they want to ride or whatever, say I can't do it tomorrow, but I can maybe next week, or I can only do, one section of the distance or whatever it is. Because I just want you to know that you are only here a fraction of a second in the whole infinite universe on Earth. So all these different moments where you say yes or no to certain things, ask yourself, who does that serve? And the blessing and the gift to be here in this short time is to do the best for your soul and to imagine that light from God is coming down into your soul, into your body, and just you. It doesn't go to anyone else. They have their own light connection to God, if you can imagine, like a spotlight, and that's yours. So 3 things. Hopefully they help. Have any response to this, or if it resonates with you. And I appreciate you stopping by.